forth across black panorama, a dash of seasoned planets soon dissolve into a new dawn in the yawning minutes of June. Witness Mother Nature at her best, fixing the whole wheat world breakfast, with a pinch of salty stars sprinkled across the waning dark, then stirred by ladle spoon. Big Dipper, spatula flipper, fills the plate of the late night tripper, while albumin cloud surrounds yellow yolk, now broken, soft boiled, scrambled or fried, early cup of morning fog, steaming and stretching after sleeping like a log, but still feeling tired. Horizon burns like bacon curling in the earth's silver skillet, a griddle in the middle of sunrise, splashes of orange spilled on a napkin cloud, turned last night upside down, over easy to the sunny side. Up next, it's celestial breakfast, served by the very best chef. Money or heaven, goodbye. I'd like to share with you a short poem by Gwendolyn Brooks, and then a poem that I wrote that I was inspired by this poem. It's entitled The Old Marries. But in the crowding darkness, not a word did they say, though the pretty-coated birds had piped so lightly all the day. And he had seen the lovers in the little side streets, and she had heard the morning stories clogged with sweets. It was the time for loving. It was midnight. It was May. But in the crowding darkness, not a word did they say. And this is my answer, and I entitled this one, These Older Two, inspired by The Old Marriage by Gwendolyn Brooks. Down the hall, behind the last door, round the corner on the second floor, each night they died in silence, these older two, who'd been through the boredom, bliss, and violence of textured days, happy patterns, and angry hues. Dogs, kids, and cats, and all the things that money can't buy matter most, they now realize, as they sit and eat in the silence of steamed vegetables and stewed meat, having swallowed their words long ago, so now it's just them alone, left to remember the highs and lows, and the highs seem so fleeting, and the lows like a yoke around their shoulders. But they found a way in the crowding darkness of May, by following sounds around the things they no longer chose to say. A whistling kettle, a hacking cough, a sizzling skillet, two cracked plates scraped with tarnished forks, an occasional chuckle or sigh after the last cup of coffee and pie. These older two spent the rest of their days dining in nightly silence. Not a word did they utter, not a word did they say.
Thank you, Greg. I wrote down the name of the artist. All right. See what I say? Second half, kick ass, you know. Clara Sue, Richard Sandler, Greg. Now we have Al Auerbach, speaking of kicking things around a bit, who is here today on special event and occasion. Mr. Al. Kindly step forward, give him a round of applause. He comes up here and knocks one out of the park, as he is wont to do.
The special occasion is Nancy's reading, so thank you all the same.
I had something else in mind, but that's okay.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. There was this woman. So two nights from tonight will be 48 years since I met Susan Krugman, who became my wife a little bit after. So that's June. That would make that June 10th, 1968. Now, that's a
Summer of Love.
Summer of Love. It was, although it was 68.
It was a riot.
Yes, it was. And there was a riot. Well, no, and we were at that. And we were there for that. Yeah. No, I mean, it was a protest that worked itself up into something else. But there was this woman, is this other woman. The odd thing was, I had made arrangements. I had made arrangements to meet a classmate of mine who I knew at Grant Park in Chicago, which is across the street from Roosevelt University, where we went to school. And we were going to meet at noon on our day of our last exam. I think this will tell you what happened, but it was later that night that I met Susan, and also it was the last of my college years, actually, and I have labored enormously to get there. Sorry, that's a big backstory. Her side of the story. Any luck in remembering this? Things looked up for us. We looked for intersection. Meet in the park. Okay. After our last exam. But I did not. So we did not. Why? I think you showed. I hope you did. I know you did. You used to call me Raventress. Was the hour wrong? Did I get